Okay, back from a late lunch after my victory of getting that wall up. Obviously there's still some work to do to get it all properly framed up, but we want to get this wall stable now, and then I can open all the drywall and get new lumber floor to ceiling in there where needed. This wall in particular is the one that's crumpling. I do believe it's probably because this was actually the load-bearing wall and I was mistaken. It's just because this house is framed weird. That's not the load-bearing wall and this is. So it's a good thing we put that wall right there, even though I was thinking it was wrong before. So I'm going to start demoing the bottom down here of these joists, the old rot that's down there. Kylie's going to help me. I don't know, it's going to be a pain, but I'm going to work around in there, try and get all that open down below so I can see what kind of sill plate framing situation we've got over here. And then we will get it open, see where we're at from there. So, I don't know if you can see it, but fresh lumber that they just attached to rotten. This almost looks like it's been burned. They've attached to rotten wood. Lousy, lousy job. This chunk wasn't even attached to anything. It's nice. I need like a bucket or something. This is just all gross crud. Feels like the wall is resting on like a rotten clump back there. Nice. So I'm guessing the wall is supposed to be over this concrete foundation, and it's like
pushed way out.
I mean that's 3, 4, 5 inches out.
But explain the big bubble outside.
For sure. But what I can't tell is how was it built? Because that's a toe plate. I'm guessing that's the exterior sheeting, not structure. Because the bathroom does not have a rim joist. So I'm guessing this did. So I need to open this up, somehow bring it back in. Yeah, this is gonna have to get lifted a lot. So if I do the same thing, put my hair, attach a piece across here so it can't pull out any farther, or this can't move laterally. I need to open this up. Ooh, this wall's a moving. This wall is a moving.
Over and shake it.
Uncomfortable, isn't it? What is that?
Well, I thought it was going to be like a lightsaber, but it says bottle opener, safety lock, kickstand. It's like a lighter. Okay.
You can grab that, can you?
What? I'm going to try. Doesn't have anything firm to stand on over here.
Well, look at all the poker
Holy
chips. So
crap.
all those were put in the wall in this hole.
Yep. Got a bored kid.
See, like they redid, like They put all this stuff in and then put the drywall up. Pretty wild back here.
It's crazy.
So I need to clean this all out. Sill plate, rim joist. Bring it over. Joist, blocking, new toe plate. All the way across. Then bring it over.
I think this is a big root from that tree right here.
Ah,
Big old chunker right there.
yep.
Okay, so I think this actually did have a rim joist here, even though I'm really sure it doesn't in the bathroom.
Okay.
Which complicates things for sure. But the wall is basically out of the way for me, so I'll need to make sure I have enough of everything. But
Okay.
basically I just clean all this out. If I'm thinking right,
Mhm.
I clean all of this out. I put my sill plate down, gasket sill plate, all the way out to this corner. I built it that way. So it should be able to slide beside this.
Okay.
I put the rim joist on. Then I put the joist in here that needs to go in here, because these are just kind of temporary and weird spot kind of thing.
Mhm.
Then I raise the wall, and it should basically just hang free.
Mhm. So we can push it back into place.
It should, yeah, I should be able to pull it. There's some good lumber in a few spots, like here and here. And I think that guy. So I bring it in. It should be it.
Good plan.
What am I missing?
I don't know.
And then like this will take like I gotta repair like that top corner is gone. That's why this place was separating.
Yeah.
Lifting that wall, like this corner is gone.
Yeah, I busted through that fast.
I think I can use this wall to lift. I can take that, screw it onto here, build
Okay.
a block,
Mm-hmm.
do a strap across again, just for my own peace of mind, so it doesn't let this move laterally. And then I can just raise this wall up. Right?
In theory, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like these are carrying the load of the roof.
And those all look solid
Yeah.
where they attach to the wall.
Yeah, they're
Except for
fine.
maybe that back corner.
No, yeah, this is bad back in here, but like these
Mm-hmm.
are fine, and they're in. This is, I think this is all good wood. Let me see what's back here. No, that's not great.
No. There.
But it's like solid right there. So this is kind of my breaking point here. So maybe if I took a long lag through this guy into this, to try to hold that together. This is just open range there. It's good back here, but I don't know, I mean that's solid right there. Like if you break away the crap, it's like rock solid right there. So if I get some screws through those to kind of hold them together, I should be able to just lift it. Like there's no rim joist here. It's almost like what I was pulling out was like a big 4x4 post that they ran through here or something.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I don't know what else to think about what that would have been. I guess I just have to build it back the way I know how.
Yep.
Should still be fine. It's crazy. Just absolutely crazy. So, anyways, that's what we're looking at. But okay. Welcome back to another day in the pit of despair. Today the goal is to stabilize that wall. So I need to build. See if I can walk over here on the collapsing subfloor. I need to build along this concrete foundation a new sill plate, rim joist, and then build in some blocking and joisting in here to kind of firm all of this up real strong. And then we're going to try and jack the wall up using this temporary wall and then pull it in, which is terrifying to think about, but that's where we're at here. Find some solid wood, which there are several pieces that are still really solid, and tie those down, and then start going through and reframing all of the rot. That whole corner back there is toast. It's not as bad in this wall as I thought it would be, but it's still not good. There's some old stuff. I don't know if that's termite. I'm guessing that stuff is moisture. Old moisture damage, but it could be termite. I don't know. But needless to say, some of it's got to come out. Looking at this house and how it was built is really interesting. This house, the window is framed with like 3x3 posts. And then the crud I was pulling out of here, I think was like a 4x4 post. I don't think there was a sill plate and rim joist. There might have been, but I don't think so. It's just like thick crud, but I don't know. And then of course they tried to tie on new 2x4 or 2x6 joists to it that were doing nothing. Like whoever did the repair in here should be locked up because it was bad. So it's gonna be another slow, stressful day. But if I can get this wall up, over, and secured, well, that's like 80% of the stress in my life on this property done. So I'm going to try to find good spots to put you, try to capture the action, but I'm not very good at this stuff. So, you know, we're still learning. We're still learning. Now let's drill, shall we? So again, the big thing is watching these, right?
Yeah.
All the way across. Hopefully they're resting on a wall up there, but they might not be.
Right.
Watch everything.
Okay.
You ready?
I'm
I guess I should lock that up. Wow. You can see it moving. You see it?
No, it's crazy. I don't even hear anything this time.
Oh, it's cracking.
Now it is. I was curious. I just didn't have eyes on it, just to watch.
We've come up about 1/4 inch.
Okay. Is your jack going to be tall enough? We'll find out.
I hope so. Well, it's definitely pressed the jack down into the dirt. Oh. Yeah, it's just sinking into the dirt. It's crazy.
Probably pushing itself down more than it is up at this minute.
Yeah, it's gone way down.
Surely it'll like stop at some point, right?
Yeah, it should compact, but I'll definitely have to like block everything and reset.
Yeah, dang it.
It's like pushed way down. I'm really shocked at how much it is pushed down. We're at 2 3/4 though. So it's going up.
Need a block?
I'd like to put some blocking, yeah. I mean, I may as well see if I can make it firm. Let's see if I can get one more under that. So I'm going to lower it down. We're watching, right?
We're watching.
Holy crap, that's terrifying.
You hear that coming down?
Yeah, and it's coming way down.
Fast.
My blocking isn't stopping it. Back of the truck.
Mm-hmm.
Small red bottle jack.
Yep.
4-ton capacity? This little thing?
Small but mighty.
Okay, that
4x4. Can you pull up that cinder block thing that's right there?
I could, but I may have to use that cinder block
Right. It'd be nice to leave it where it is.
for structural support.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just sinking again. Like all the weight is still on this guy. We're going now, so let's just
Okay.
see where we get.
All right, watching. What is that?
This?
Is that you're jacking on?
I think so. Dang it. Dadgummit, dude.
What is that?
Sounds like it's over here.
Like that's raising up and pushing because it's lifting, it's leveraging and going on your joist.
This is like twisting.
Mm.
But if I take the screws out of that, but I think we're twisting this joist too much.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that's fighting me and it'll be easier. So my fear is as soon as I release this, it's gonna, like that wall is gonna wanna go that way. And I can see it. And this is still, yeah, like the whole wall is going that way.
Your jack now looks like it's tilted down like this.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Everything's going that way. What do we do? We need a solution for this.
Do we open up the outside and we jack it from the outside?
So if you open up the outside, you just rebuild everything.
Okay.
You just literally take the entire wall out.
Sure.
Why is this torquing instead of just hinging? Okay, what if I cut out the center of this? So I need to shore up underneath, cut out the center. Lag this into place. Now I can jack from in between. Those bigger GRK lag screws right there. Okay. Well, what do we think?
Let's try it. I'm just worried about this one still here.
Yeah, I'm going to disconnect these
Okay.
things. I'm just going to disconnect them. Look how much that kicked back.
Yeah.
Woo.
Yeah.
I don't know what else to do. Probably
So
lost all
as
of
you
our
were
progress.
going, it was pulling that way. I'm just talking through.
Three-quarter, we lost every bit of progress we had, which makes sense. It would just settle right back down. But this sucks. super discouraging. Basically, if this squishes down, this will have a support. Eventually, flatten this out, so the load should go horizontally and not keep sinking forever. I guess we give it a shot.
Okay. I can't tell where the like little crack and pops are actually coming from.
They're over in this corner, right? Like,
Okay.
you've got, like, that truss might have damage, like termite damage, so it might just be getting crushed as we go up. We've already gone up about almost an inch.
Okay, so it's creeping.
We've got, what, 2.5 to go? Yeah, just a little over 2.5. I can't tell if I'm squishing down or if I'm lifting up. I think I want to reset. What was that?
Sounded like it was over here.
I'm so uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm.
This is awful. Yesterday was scary. This one feels infinitely worse. Of course, it's just sinking. Well,
What happened?
this piece that I need to take out. Okay. Misshapes under there.
What if we build another temporary wall like we've got on the sill plate? And then you can lift from there.
Well, I don't, the problem is, if I've got a wall there, I don't know if I can do what I need to do once I have the wall up, this wall up where I need it to be.
So you gotta get behind.
Like, it's working, I just need a stable base.
Right.
So I'm trying to distribute the weight across, but I need it to really hold. Or if it is going to compress, I just need it to compress flat, level. Gosh dang it, man, we're so, like, it's right, like we just need it to go.
Yep.
We're right here.
It's going.
Really thought this wall would lift easier than the other one. I guess technically it is lifting easier, it's just the ground is not cooperating. See, like, I just did all that to make it level and it's instantly still now tilting again. How is that possible? Sure we don't want to just pay somebody?
We're so close, babe.
It doesn't feel like it. Like, as crazy as this is, like, this just doesn't feel like it. No, what the heck, dude? Now the 4x4 post is like rubbing against the freaking jack. This bottom one that the wall rests on is pushing into the arm of the jack now, really hard. You know, you said that, and now I see, having taken that structure out, like this 2x4 right here is bowing.
Okay.
You know, it could just be that the whole bottom has shifted over. Like, this is definitely bowing in, but it might just be that this whole thing is going like that.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot more space on the left side of that red one than I remember. I just don't know what else to do. If we pull the siding off, and it's all asbestos there,
So what does it look like?
well,
What is it?
it looks like a million different things, but the pictures basically show what look like little concrete plates. Just like that. And like all that. That's most likely asbestos. Don't know, but most likely, in theory, the trusses are supported, right? Like, this is all loose, so none
Right.
of this is holding any weight.
Right.
In theory, it could all
Right.
be removed,
Right.
and you just have a giant opening in your house.
Yep.
But there's asbestos on the outside of this house. And it's not a big deal until you disturb it. And then it's instantly a really big deal. And I don't think you can just throw it in the landfill. So like we'd have to be like bagging it and super hush hush and wearing respirators and like and still hope we don't kill ourselves. So a lot of people talk about doing it themselves. Like some people are saying it's not a big deal because this isn't super fibrous, so wear your masks, bag it, put it in the dumpster, it's done. So if you cut the wall out, but you got to deal with the asbestos. So keep going.
Okay.
I don't know what else to do. You can't go completely out because it'll catch this.
Right.
So if it does buckle, but if it buckles, it's going to fall. And I don't know what happens when it falls.
Okay.
Holy crap. What was that? Like, why?
It was right up there in that corner. It's like it's getting pushed up against something. I don't know.
The wall is just hanging from these.
Right.
All of the lift is on these.
Right. So that's what I'm trying to figure out, why that little section of eaten up horizontal beam just decided to act like it's getting pinched.
Well,
is it hitting the wall?
I mean, there could be crud up in there.
Is it hitting the other wall? So was that drywall buckled up out there before? Up there at the top? Like where your hand is touching that drywall, I don't feel like that was buckled.
Well, I mean, it's gotten all screwed up, yeah.
Yeah.
There's just nothing. I mean, there's also the, like, what is the carport attached to? Question.
Well, should we go climb up on the roof?
We're not getting on this roof, huh? It's this wall. Like, it's attached to this wall. It's got to be attached to those two top plates. Like, the more that I think, oh, that's just fine, we just do this. Like, we were making great progress. We could keep going. The worst case scenario is this wall detaches from the ceiling. But I don't know that it would fully detach because it's still good wood.
There's still some good spots.
Through here.
So little sections might crack and creak, and that may be what was going on over there.
I don't know.
We just gotta watch that for falling on you. Give it like 2 cranks and let's see what it does.
Looks like it's, the gap is getting wider on this board. So I'm guessing the ground is holding
Probably because of the tree.
the wall. Ultimately what I'm going on is, in theory, this toe plate and this toe plate should be on the same plane.
Okay. You still got what, like an inch?
Way more than that. My guess is the best bet is going to be to take the wall down.
Okay.
We need to buy plywood, 2x6 sandwich header thing. So we would be committing to pulling all the siding off to a certain point here, and then carefully removing the asbestos siding, bagging it, throwing it in the dumpster, and then cutting all of this out and reframing it and putting the new sheeting up. And if we don't do it all in one day, there will probably be people in here.